how big was it for the team not to get down after they got the early lead?
Well, that's one thing we've struggled with the last few weeks is that it seems like if we're not scoring first, we struggle to kind of get back in the game, or we throw away at bats. Tonight we created a big inning really by getting a hit by pitch on a bunt play, and kind of scratched together 3 runs to tie it up, and it kind of got us some momentum. And Siler settled down and started pitching a lot better, and he pitched out of a couple jams and kept us in the game. And then we kind of pulled it out there in the end, and we brought Cederoth in there in the 7th to kind of hopefully secure the victory, which happened. We got some insurance for the 9th, but our history the last few weeks has just been when we get down, it seems like we have a very difficult time coming back and winning. And early on in the season, we did a great job doing that.
And do you think that this game can be a game that kind of turns the tide as far as that? When you guys do get down, you can possibly look back at this game and say, we all we got to do is get a guy on and start it from there.
Absolutely, especially against a great program like UNLV. That's a very good team. That's a team that's going to be in a regional, and they're going to get people fit. Last night Richie threw an unbelievable game for them last night. So they're going to get people fits in the regional. So it's great to get a win against a really good program. And
with the conference tournament coming up soon, still have 4 games. How big is it for you guys to keep working your way towards a solid seed, but also playing well going into the conference tournament?
Anytime you're getting prepared to play postseason conference tournament, if you got to be playing well. It seems like tonight was a little bit of shot in the arm. We got the bats going a little bit. I think we pounded out 12 hits and competed better at the plate. So hopefully we can continue that into tomorrow and into next week, and then going into the conference tournament. So yeah, we got to be playing well, and we really haven't been playing well as of late. So hopefully we can kind of get hot here towards the end of the season.
And you kind of showed the importance of this game, bringing in Cederoth in the 7th inning as you did. Was there any thought to, or first just tell me why you decided to bring him in that early? I know he hadn't pitched since Tuesday, but what an 8-out save always is something difficult for closers to get.
Well, you hit it on the head. This is a must-win for us tonight. We needed to win tonight and kind of even up the series to have an opportunity to win the series tomorrow, and that's why we did that. Absolutely. We had to win tonight.
And was there any thought when you got up by 5 of possibly, putting somebody else in, save some bullets for tomorrow for him?
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? He hasn't had work for a while, and he's fairly fresh. He didn't throw a ton of pitches tonight, so we're very comfortable with him, going in the 9th and finish it up for us. And he was hot, and he felt great. So leave him in there and let him kind of finish and go to the finish line. And
you talked about he only threw, I think he threw less than 40 pitches, which is probably his best, pitches per inning that he's had possibly ever in his career.
Well,
he looked really good today. How has his progression come along, him working with Coach Powell?
Well, the thing is it's still a work in progress, even though we're towards the end of the season. When you stick a guy like that started all his career, his whole life, and you start molding him into a closer, it's a learned deal. And he's done a phenomenal job of kind of getting himself prepared, as the game kind of progresses and he understands it. And I think that's a learned thing for him, where you're comfortable when you go down to the bullpen, when do you start stretching out, when you start kind of get the heart rate up and then get prepared for whatever inning. And we try to help him along that, and JP's done a phenomenal job with him, kind of preparing him for that role. And Michael's had a huge impact on our program this year, going from a starting role into that closing role. So he's helped us win a lot of games.